Well, hi everybody. This is Fire with Dr. Ninja Turtle. I am live, I believe. And so I'm trying this for like the fifth time today. That's how old I am. Um, and so I'm starting a poll. This is a pop-up live where I just all of a sudden came live. This is not my regularly scheduled planned live, and I don't even know if anybody is ever going to even come into this. I think this will be my last try today. This is like the fifth time, I think, at least five that I've tried to do this. And what I was trying to do is show my analytics, because my poll question is I care about analytics and watch hours, right? Because I see a lot of people with watch hours. Something just happened to my screen. It just went wonky and sideways. So this is not good. I don't know what just happened there. It got all scrunched up. So I think I'm okay. But I am showing I'm not seeing anybody in the chat, which is okay. And I'm just going to roll with this, because this is what happens is I go live and I just don't know what I'm doing. So if nobody comes in the chat, that's okay. If people come in the chat, that's okay. I just hope that this is live on YouTube. That's what I hope. So it says it's live, and we're going to figure it out and see. So what I was showing was, and I'm going to scroll over to this screen, is my analytics. And right now I have watch time hours of 1.2K. Now this is over the last 365 days. And I didn't know how to figure this out until yesterday or the day before yesterday. And I hear people talking about their watch hours, trying to get to the 4,000 so they can get monetized. And I just never paid any attention to it, because I never thought that I would get monetized, or that I would even get 1,000 subscribers to go on the way to monetization. And even if I did get 1,000 subscribers, as far as I knew, I had 120 hours. I didn't know how to look at this stuff, is my point. And so I'm just on here today to say that I've done a couple of silent lives to hopefully get me more hours, because what I didn't understand in the past, and somebody told me this months ago, that when you have a good video, you want to get your watch hours before that video expires, before the 365 days are up for that particular video. And so what I wanted to show you was that my particular good video was 6 months ago, and it was on, or about, I thought it showed here, March, April, May. Well, I thought it was in June of 2025. Now it's showing in April of 2025. And right now, I'm going to be honest with you, I have no clue. I don't see anybody in the chat, so I don't know that this is actually live going public. I'm trying this through OBS software, and I had OBS working at one given point in time, but I have not been able to get it to stream since, with people chatting in the chat, because I don't see anybody in the chat. So there you have it. It says that I've been on for 4 minutes, but you know, who knows? Who knows what YouTube... I'm good with doing these lives on my phone, but I'm trying to share my screen during the live, and that's the part that I'm just not sure why it's not working. Because I did have OBS going, and it did work one time. It's just not working this time, or today. And so I haven't quite figured that out. But this watch time, or this overall channel analytics, this is not the screen that I saw earlier that showed that I had a good video And I don't know if this thing is showing all lives or, let me see. I have no idea what I'm doing here. Well, again, I have no idea what this thing is showing me. Um, Let me see. Okay, there we go. So I had to click on the watch time, and that's the one that I wanted to show everyone, which is that in June, I don't know what the numbers mean because I've tried this video before and I still don't know what the numbers mean. But it says Friday, June 20th, 24.3. Don't know what that means. Maybe those are watch hours, I guess. And so what I'm trying to figure out is if I get the 4,000 watch hours before June of 2026, where I have the most watch hours on a video, then that's when I'm going to try and use those to help me get over that 4,000 watch hour hump. There you go. So again, everyone else worries about their 4,000 watch hours. I never did until it became necessary to worry about that. So I have a 4,000 watch hour playlist, which has all my videos plus my silent lives. And if people run that on a secondary device, I can get to my 4,000, I think. Now, I'm not checking this every day. I'm not going live every day. However, I am live today, and I'll be going live tomorrow on my regular Friday 10:15 Central Time live. This thing in OBS does not seem to be working with people chatting or people coming in and jumping on the live. So I have no idea what's happening here with OBS, but I am trying to figure this out. And I had it figured out, but somewhere I lost it. So I'm writing down my documentation on how to get OBS to work. I've got my phone turned down and an alarm just went off for some reason. And so that hopefully won't, disturb me. But anyway, I will see everybody live tomorrow. We'll do my regular live. Actually, it's going to be my 1,000 subscriber party will be tomorrow. I will keep trying to figure out OBS, and I will keep writing down my different steps until I can get this thing to work on a live stream. I can get it to do recordings, of like my monthly end of month budget and stuff. I could do those, but apparently it only went live once. And so it's never gone live again with people being able to chat because I don't see anybody in the chat. So I have no idea, what the issue is. And this is the second or third time I've gotten live today with OBS, but no chatting. So anyway, I don't know how long I've been live. I think it says 8 minutes. And so I just wanted to show everybody that I now have a deadline to get to my 4,000 hours. I'm going for the deadline. I was taught this by another YouTuber that you got to get the 4,000 hours before you lose your most profitable video or watch time, whatever that means, right? And I don't understand all that. But the other thing that I'm going to talk about just before I go is my lives that I do every Friday are vertical now because apparently YouTube likes vertical lives more than it likes horizontal lives. At least that's my experience, only from the fact that I did horizontal lives for months and months and months with the thought that I could take clips out of the horizontal lives and make other videos that are 8 to 10 minutes long and use those to get watch hours. Well, I did these horizontal lives for months and months and months. Never did I ever go in and edit any of them to take any clips out, to make a montage, to make another video, to get watch hours without making a full recording. So none of that ever happened. But then one day I was in my car at a Target parking lot to do my regular Friday live. And I did it vertical because I was sitting in my car and I had the phone holder there. And that was my best live ever, the most engagement in a live. And so I started doing vertical lives. And somebody in that live said, Daryl, don't you know that YouTube prefers vertical lives? I didn't. I was taught do a horizontal live. See, I just go with whatever some YouTuber tells me to do. That's how I roll. And so a couple of days ago, a YouTuber suggested, hey, create a playlist with the title 4,000 Watch Hour Playlist. And so that's what I did. And I take these suggestions from different YouTubers, and some of them work and some of them don't work. But I keep trying different things. And I'm going to tell you guys, Oki's Eden, he had another channel, I don't know if it's still up, called Oki's Hustle. And he would give all kinds of advice on how to improve your YouTube channel, and his stuff worked. I have done all kinds of things that he said to do, and it really worked. So his latest suggestion that he said the other day on Oki's Eden is to put your hashtag in the description of your video. And so I started doing that 3-4 months ago, and then I stopped doing it. See, I start doing what's working, and then I stop doing it. So the silent lives that I'm doing now are to help me get the watch hours. But I will not be doing silent lives once I get monetized and I'm able to just do regular videos and regular lives that I do every Friday. Because as you know, anything I make on YouTube goes to the homeless in my community. This is not a money-making, pad my pocket kind of adventure. So we won't have memberships. We won't have buy me a coffee, because I have coffee. I keep a big old cup of coffee, okay? And it costs me about 15 cents a cup. So I don't need someone to give me $5 to buy a coffee, because my coffee is 15 cents. So that's how frugal I am. And so I'm going to get off of this live because the phone on my phone alarm keeps going off, and it's telling me I've got meetings to go to today. And so I'm going to go ahead and go to a meeting and get off of this live. I don't know why I can't chat with people. It used to work. It didn't work today. Thank you all so very much. And let's get me to 4,000 watch hours before June of 2026. There you go.